Okay, in the last video I showed you the features of Fast Secure Contact Form. Now I'm going to put it into my site so you can see it in action. Once I get everything tweaked, I didn't add a whole lot of extra features, but I can view it by clicking that little view button and it'll pop up and it'll comments or questions are welcome. They are, sorta, maybe. I don't know. You can set a meeting. That's with the meeting thing, and we'll do that, and that's what it looks like. Very, very simple. Okay, I'm digging it. Here is what I'm going to copy right here, and it's very slick. This is Contact Form 1, so it's SI-contact-form and a space, and form equals, and then in a single quote, you put the number of the form. So I took the liberty of creating a page with nothing in it except all it says is Fast Secure Contact Demo. I click on Edit, and that will pop up eventually, spinning a little slow. Remember I showed you in Contact Form 7, you have two little tabs, Visual, HTML, Visual, HTML, UMA, and Oprah. You want Oprah. You want to go to HTML and paste that code in there. And it's very, very simple. Don't forget it has the little brackets, and we're going to update it. Very simple, but make sure you're on the HTML tab. Now we're going to view the page, and let's see if it works. What does our page look like? There you go. Comments or questions are welcome. Name, address, subject, email. There'll be a little autoresponder. There's your CAPTCHA code, and there's submit. I'm going to figure out what this whole meeting thing is. We get a video meeting, a phone call, face-to-face. You can do that, but it's very slick. That's how to get it on your page. The Fast Secure Contact, all you need, put the little short code in the HTML box, and you're golden. Fast Secure Contact Form. Okay, here's another great plugin you might not be using, but after this video you sure might start. This is called Fast Secure Contact Form. I deactivated Contact Form 7 and activated this. I don't think you need to do that, but I just did it just so these guys don't get their feelings hurt. It is not under settings like you might think. If you go to settings there, you can get to it, but it is now under plugins, FS Contact Form. So I'm going to open that up and check out all the cool things. You still haven't completed your meeting scheduler settings. Well, so what? You can donate. Okay, now, creating a new form. Form 1. Number of available multi-forms, there are 4. Okay, cool. Form label. Every single one of these has a little help box. You click. It's like, what is that? Enter a label for your form. So I'm just going to put general. This is my general contact form. It's not used anywhere else, and that's nice to know. I'm going to update the options. So every single one of these little options has a little help link. So it's kind of nice. You can do that. And so the next thing I want to do, welcome introduction. Comments and questions are welcome. You can change that if you like. Again, help if you forget what it's done. Okay, this is the address that it gets emailed to. That's my email. That's good. I can send a custom email, custom reply email, a lot of different functionality. Check out the little help boxes. Okay, double email entry required on contact form. That's very popular. Here's something really cool. It has a built-in autoresponder. So you can enable an autoresponder for the message. Let's see what that means. It automatically answers when someone sends an email message. So that's cool. Who's it from? Well, it's from me. It's from Flippin'. I can spell Flipping Fantastic. So you just change that. And there's fantastic. I can spell. There's the emails. Okay. You put a little subject. Thanks for your comment. And it's just a friendly little thing, and you can add a nice little message. You can also put a little HTML in there. What if you have a little contest or give away something for anybody who sends you an email? You can put it right here and have a little download link. Here's a couple ways to protect for spam. And here's CAPTCHA. There's your CAPTCHA friend. Enable it, recommended. And it gives them a little CAPTCHA. You can disable it if you prefer. It also uses Akismet to prevent spam. A double whammy. Here's some extra fields. You can specify different fields, and you can have radio buttons, do all kinds of different things, ask them questions. You can have a general contact form, and then you can use Fast Secure Contact Form to do a little survey if you want. You don't need fancy, expensive form software and plugins. You have extra fields, pretty interesting configurations. Now here's what that says, meeting scheduler. It lets you create and do a meeting scheduler, take a tour. Not going to mess with this today, but this is called Fast Secure Contact Form. I'm going to show you the website that gives you some video tutorials on how to do this, but here's what's interesting about this. It says it has a support staff. Now, you can laugh at that if you want. This is the guy who created it. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Mike Shalalis, Ukulele, whatever. I had a support question a while back using this. I emailed him, not expecting a response. This guy himself, or I assume it was him, he signed it. He responded to me right away. So pretty interesting plugin. It's called Fast Secure Contact Form. It'll save you some money. And you know what? Money saved. That's money earned. Okay, number 12, here is a really cool SEO plugin. If you don't use this now, you might after watching this video. The plugin is called WordPress SEO by Yoast, and it bills itself as the first true all-in-one SEO solution for WordPress. When you install it, you get this particular link on your dashboard. Look at all the features it comes with. You click on dashboard and check this out. This is cool. I haven't seen this very much, but a little tour pops up with all the features. You can click next, and here is everything that is in the plugin title and description. Tells you a little bit about that. Indexation. Take a couple minutes and just read through all the things. Now, this has an XML sitemap feature. We looked at that before, but this boasts the fact that this can actually talk to your SEO plugin. I wonder what they're going to say. Probably not for us to worry about. It's private conversation. This cleans up your permalinks. And this is breadcrumbs. All of this built into one SEO plugin. RSS settings, you can fancy up that. Import, export. Let's say you already have information from a different SEO plugin, the all-in-one perhaps, and it talks about the files and tries to get you to subscribe. Let's take a look at what now comes on your posts once you add this particular plugin, the all-in-one SEO post changes, and you have different options in this one. So if you're used to that one, here's some of the different options. You have a snippet preview, focus keyword, SEO title, and meta description, and it will help you automatically generate some of these things, which is pretty slick. And look at these little tabs, page analysis. I've not focused keywords, so there's an error. And then there's advanced. You can right now do the index, no index. Meta robots are interesting. This will create a file that will help you protect your copy from spiders and robots. So you have follow, no follow, index, no index, and redirects. This is pretty advanced. If you spend some time learning this, you can. I love this snippet preview. I'm switching all my SEO over to WordPress SEO by Yoast. Interesting plugin. Spend some time learning it. You'll have a tour, and you'll have all these really incredible features to play with. SEO by Yoast. That's plugin number 12 on the popularity meter. Plugin number 11, WP Page Navi, WordPress page navigation. It adds more advanced paging navigation to your WordPress blog. We're going to check it out a little bit, but I don't have a big enough blog to really take advantage of these full features. Once you add it, you're going to find settings, and go to Page Navi. There's not a lot of things to check, but you can set the specific text for the number of pages. You can look at that first and last, that kind of thing. Also, some navigation options. You can check this box, use Page Navi CSS. You can add your own information to this if you want, but I don't mess with it. Number of pages to show, number of larger page numbers to show, and just some basic things, but I like this. It works straight out of the box, and I can show you a couple little things. Go to your blog, but if you've got certain posts that maybe are 2 or 3 pages long, so here you've got some blog posts, nothing major. But if I click on a blog post, like how to use a plugin in my development tutorials, look at this nice little feature. It's got "You Are Here," flipping fantastic to development tutorials, how to use a plugin. If this was a long one, I'd have pages. It would paginate. That's Page Navi, WP Page Navi, pretty sassy little plugin coming in at number 11. WP Super Cache. You're going to need to speed up your blog. Every time your site queries a database, it slows the process down. This plugin, as well as other plugins, what it does, it saves you time. It converts your posts and pages from PHP to HTML files. Therefore, people can access static pages, and it speeds things up and it saves you bandwidth. So download and install it, and you'll get an error message. I'll almost guarantee it. And it'll tell you right now, plugin admin page, you need to set it up. It's the constant added to config. If you see this warning, please see point 5 of the FAQ. The cache line must be moved up. Well, alrighty then. Here's the interesting thing about this plugin is it will kind of tell you what you're doing wrong and give you a warning message along the way. Okay, first thing I'm going to do the easy version. I'm going to just turn caching on. Now the update settings. Now, do I have any warning messages? I don't think so. There's a cache tester. Well, anytime I see a test button, I got to press it. What happened? Everything seems okay. Hey, the timestamps on both pages matched. Looks like we're cooking with grease. Delete cached pages. Recommended links and plugins. This will delete stuff that's already cached. I don't think I have anything already cached. And they're suggesting some nice plugins. Hey, thanks so much. But what was that error message? I need to move something up. Take a look on the right-hand side. Make WordPress faster. This is installation help, frequently asked questions, and support forum. Let's just take a look at the advanced. I have that checked. Very nice. Mod rewrite. That's a little tricky. You're probably going to, hey, there's something cool. Expiration time and garbage collection. Hey, when do these garbage collectors come? Usually on Fridays in my neighborhood. 36 seconds. There's a scheduler. I'm going to leave most of this alone until I know more about it. Accepted file names. I done a lot of research. I don't think I need to mess with any of that stuff right now. But what happens if you get error messages? 9 times out of 10, it will ask you for access to your site. So a lot of times you need to use your FTP program, and you need to go and change the file attributes. 755 is my content. You may need to go to 777. It'll tell you. It's really good about telling you all kinds of stuff. And the other thing that you're going to need is it's going to ask you to mess around with the .htaccess file. Let me see if I can find that for you. It should be just right here. The .htaccess file, it's found in public_HTML, and that's a very important piece of text. You can change the permissions right-clicking. Mine is at 755, allowing me to write but not let anybody else write. If you use a content distribution network, that's very important. All these other tabs you can play with at your leisure, but WP WP Super Cache speeds up your entire site. Spend some time looking at it. This will tell you the cache pages and tell you what to do. Stick with the easy until you need to do anything else, but no more warning messages, so I think I'm in good shape. Those are the settings. WP Super Cache. Install it, speed up your blog. If you have any error messages, generally speaking, it'll tell you what to do. The error messages usually have something to do with file permissions or adding a little snippet of code to the htaccess file. WP Super Cache makes your website super fast. Wow, that's lame. It rhymed. I didn't even mean to do that, but sometimes it happens. Is something cool about this video series. You may learn something, but even I'm going to learn something by some of these new plugins. Here's one called WP Touch. It's a plugin which formats your site with a mobile theme for visitors on Apple, the iPhone, iPod Touch, Google Android. I have an iPad, so that's cool. I set it up, I activated it, and let's take a look at some of these magnificent features. You find that under Settings. Let me find my settings right here. And WP Touch. Click that. And look at this page that opens up. Lots of different features. I'm going to walk through some of them. Not going to get to show you a lot of different things, but just want you to get a feel for this if this might be something that you're interested in. Here's some general settings. It'll default to whatever language and homepage. It will follow your reading options. In the settings, you can put your title. You can exclude stuff, tags and categories. You can justify the font left or full. Here's some icons. I have these all clicked by default. I don't know what it is. You can add a special footer message. Kind of nice. Here's some advanced options. Spend some time walking through these. Some push notifications. Now, if you're not familiar with this, you can send push notifications to people's iPads and iPhones. Mess with the styling options. Here's some advertising, stats and custom codes. Google AdSense, add your ID in there. Some stats and custom codes. Here's a default icon panel. Very nice features. If you want to go mobile, the WP Touch plugin will provide that opportunity. Here's pages plus icons. Select these, pair it with page menu items. Very slick. Obviously, it's got an upsell. It's going to try to sell you to the Pro version, and I'm going to be honest with you, I might grab the Pro version. But check out this page. If this interests you at all, it tells you a little more how it works and talks about the features. I have iPad features clicked, but here's some of the pricing and conversion options, features. But you can get a single license, a 5-site license, or Pro Developer license, and it will tell you all the things that this can do. Again, I'm not going to show you too much about this. If you have interest in this, WP Touch, go Pro. It's pretty reasonable, and it's interesting. It may save you some time and money if you want to take your blog or website to the mobile platform, Google Android. This is your ticket. It'll save you a bunch of money on expensive ways to do this. This is a free plugin plus a pro upgrade. I think it saves you money, and money saved, that's money earned.